EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd and 3. Jackson going to change things up a bit. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Right back to Mitchell here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now 2nd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Ravens are on the board here first in the season opener. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. Lawrence will throw. And he is caught by a diving Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. 40.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Shedding the tackle. And he gets it down to the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Etienne. And trying to shake free, but Etienne cannot. The defense will stop him short. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Motion man is Schwartz. Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Moore, the man in motion. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start out with field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And a little careless there, Charles. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And it is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Jackson. And Walker has it. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Another run with Mitchell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Cole Kmet, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking long for Thomas. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Etienne bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete downfield to Kmet. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Jackson now. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Moore, the man in motion. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. And Jackson throwing once more. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Josh Hines-Allen there on the stop.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Moore, the man in motion. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Jackson from the shotgun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Now Lawrence. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 37 yards. And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Now Lamar changing the look. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. But not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Motion man is Schwartz. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Lawrence will throw. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's into the hands of Moore. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Kmet brings it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. First down, here's Lamar. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. They kick the running back in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's Moore with the catch out left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you can run into problems just like that.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. And they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Slot receiver headed left. Lamar throwing again. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He's on the move. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Motion man sent left. Jackson on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense in the hurry up here. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. They motion Bateman over right. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. This is ahead for about 5. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. Sending a receiver left. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Blitz coming, Lamar. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Caden. Get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
They send a man in motion. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Ravens finish off an excellent opening series. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Lawrence starting with a throw. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now again, right side to Mitchell. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's our final moment of the opening quarter. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone.